What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with My Investment Journey, and I am back again in this live stream. Once again, this is a live stream. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the fact that I am down today in the stock market. At one point, $9,700 and some change. I think right now, as of the start of this video, I'm down at least $9,500. So recently, maybe not even that long ago, like a week ago, I feel like, or maybe 2 weeks, I had a video talking about the fact that I was up $9,000 in one day. And so the reason why I'm doing this particular live stream and videos moving forward is I want to show you guys realistic, what you can expect when it comes to investing in the stock market. Okay, I feel like I say that a lot when I'm making these videos, but I want to give you the most honest view or aspect of investing in the stock market, and this is a part of it. So today, basically, I think every single one of my stocks that I have on my Robinhood portfolio is actually down today. So everything is in the red, and of course, I'm going to show you guys that. But listen, if you're new to this channel, once again, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and on this channel, I talk about how to start investing in the stock market, and I show you my investment journey. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Once again, this is a live stream, so if you make a comment in the live chat, I will be able to see it. Like I see right now, Titan made a comment. Titan says, "What's that?" That's funny. That's funny. They used to have, I think it was a Budweiser commercial back in the day where I think there were frogs in the commercial, and they were like, "What's that?" Anyway, look it up. You can get on YouTube and check it out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my current portfolio right now, and where it stands as of this video here. And let me hurry up because it's already going up a little bit. Look at that. It just went up to $9,400 right before I clicked on it. That's kind of funny. So right now, as you guys can see here, my journey today was quite interesting. Right now, because this is live, my portfolio is currently down $9,499. So you can see that right underneath the value of my portfolio, which right now is $279,000. So right underneath that, you see that my portfolio once again is valued at $9,455 now. Of course, it's going to fluctuate throughout the video, okay? But I do want to show you that today, pretty much, I feel like the majority of the market was red today. At least the stocks that I have purchased are red today, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. But if I show you my journey, so the stock market for me in Houston, Texas opens at 8:30. So we have pre-market at 8 o'clock. So at 8:30, my portfolio was about $286,000. It was already down almost $3,000. So once again, you can see there at 8:30 a.m. This is Central Standard Time because I live in Houston. So you can see I basically just, my portfolio has kind of been all over the place. It's been up, down, and then down and more down. So this is my journey today in regards to the stock market. So you guys are looking at it right here on the screen as I move the cursor here to show you guys. So, it was down here 281. Then it kind of rebounded a little bit, recovered up to 283, which is always cool. And then we just continue to go on down here. So at one point, I was at my lowest around 4:45 p.m., as you guys can see, where my portfolio was down $9,788.92. And currently, right now, this is live. The portfolio is down $9,454.83. This is always kind of interesting because since the last time I showed you guys my portfolio, Apple has gone up quite a bit, and I have a huge position with Apple, but I just felt like it hadn't really done anything as far as if I compare that to some of the other positions that I do have. Right here on the right hand side, you guys can see these are all the companies that I have currently. These are the stocks that I'm currently invested, starting at the very top. So you can see here, Prospect Capital PSEC is down 1.30%. Okay, then AGNC is down another 1.54%. Armor Residential REIT is down 0.70%. Starwood Property Trust is down 2.65%. Gladstone is down 0.87%. Kinder Morgan is down negative 1.42%. Exxon is down negative 2%. Huntington Bank is down negative 2.29%. MFA Financial down 1.453%. You get the drift. Everything is down a lot. Of course, we got good old Tesla here. So Apple is down. It says negative 2%. Let me just see what that is, just to kind of show you guys. And I'll open up Tesla to show you guys as well. Now, of course, the percentage is pretty simple, right? You can figure that out by doing some simple math, but I'll show you guys here. So Apple is down currently 2% today. So 2% ended up being around $3.71. You guys can see that here. Apple was all the way up today. It was like 181. Here we go. At 9 o'clock, it was $181 per share. So that's Apple. And then, of course, Tesla. Here we go. Tesla is down right now negative 4.98%, and then another almost full percent in the after hours. So you guys can see Tesla is down right here, like $58 right here, basically. So yeah, pretty much every single position that I own is in the red. Okay, so then we have VGT, which is a ETF. Vanguard Information Technology ETF, that's down. And then VUG is also down. That's a growth ETF with Vanguard. And then my little position that I have with Dogecoin is down quite a bit. So yeah, right now, like I said, I'm down negative $9,416. Of course, that amount has changed since I started the video. But yeah, I mean, the stock market can be quite interesting, and that's why it's very important to invest in solid companies, so you can kind of give yourself a break and not necessarily be caught up in worrying about, oh my God, I'm like today, I'm down $9,000. Of course, it never feels good to be down, obviously, but it's a stock market. I mean, that's just what it does. I can't really complain because overall, I'm still very much up. I think I told you guys I invested since May of 2020. I have invested consistently in the market. Of course, I stopped. I don't remember the last time I bought some shares. It was probably when I spent $9,000 with Apple, and it was like $150 a share. And then, of course, in true fashion of the stock market, every time I buy something, the price goes down. It went down to like 130 something, which is crazy. But anyway, so overall, like I said, if I show you guys, I'm going to show you guys on the screen here real quickly. If I show you guys here, overall, my all-time experience with Robinhood, which started way back here in 2016, but of course, I'm not going to count that. But basically, I have invested, like I said, since May of 2020, I've invested $241,000, almost $242,000. So my portfolio is sitting at $279 right now. Okay, so overall, I'm up $33,000, which I can never complain about. So even though, today I'm down 9 G's right here, as you guys can see, and the price has even changed, right? I'm actually down $9,299 right now. Of course, it is after hours, so the market is open and still very much active. But I like to show you guys this because I want people to know this is what the experience is in regards to the stock market. Now, of course, it depends on the companies in which you're invested. Obviously Tesla is always going to be a big mover. Okay. So Tesla, like today, Tesla is down right now $58. Okay. Easily Tesla can go up $58 or $60 or whatever. Tesla is, it's very volatile, and that stock moves all over the place all the time. So if you have stocks like that, where you're invested and you have a position with them, you can expect those types of swings just because that stock does that. Definitely if you have a smaller percentage, I think Tesla's 34% of my portfolio. If that percentage was down to 10%, obviously I would not experience as big a swing. So there's a lot of different factors that affect your portfolio. Another thing is that in some of these ETFs, like I have the Vanguard ETF, I have the Vanguard Information Technology ETF, which is VGT. Apple is also in that particular ETF. So I have the Apple, I have a position with Apple by itself. So when I'm down in Apple, and that's going to obviously affect VGT, which also has Apple in it. Apple's in the top 10 holdings of that particular ETF. So it's like it has double the effect, but not really double, right? Because it's not, the percentage is not weighed that way. It's not like 50% in Apple, 50% in VGT, right? That type of thing. So in other words, you're kind of experiencing double the win, but not double, right? Or double the loss for that matter. And so today, Apple is down as an individual stock, but it's also down in the ETF that I have that has Apple as one of the top 10 holdings. So VGT has Apple in it. VUG, which I have a position with them as well, they also have Apple in it as well. And VUG also has Tesla, right? So, so it's definitely always interesting. But I always try to take the time to kind of show you guys what's what. And I want to plug in and let you guys know when it comes to investing, sometimes, it's boring. It's not always exciting, especially if you're not, investing aggressively or maybe kind of putting, all your eggs in one basket type of thing. If investing is exciting and if you have huge wins, it's very likely that you can have huge losses as well, because that's the stock market. It's very hard to know exactly when a stock is going to go up and when a stock is going to go down. Like right now, Tesla's like $950 something. Last week it was like $1,060, or even $1,020, right? So like right now could seem like a good time to grab some shares with Tesla because it's down substantially since last week. And even the week before that, Tesla was like $1,200 the week before that, or at least maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, it was like $1,200. So it just kind of really depends. And one of the good things that you want to do is you want to make sure you have some money saved up. You want to be able to have your money saved. And I think that would kind of prepare you for if there's a crash or if, something is on sale as far as the price of a particular stock. And you would kind of know if something is on sale, air quotes, on sale. You would know if something was at a good value if you're watching that particular stock. I think it's really good, whether you're investing or not, to be familiar with the stocks or ETFs or whatever that you want to invest in. And so what I mean by being familiar is watch it. You know what I mean? Like you can watch a stock or an ETF without actually having a position in it. And I really feel like the more you watch, one particular stock, okay, the more you watch one stock, the more you have a better understanding. You will have a better understanding over time how that stock works, how news affects that stock, just in general, how the stock market works. The stock market can be quite tricky when you're getting started because, it's one thing to finally have the courage to get started, right? And you buy a couple of shares or whatever, you invest your money. That's one thing, okay? But then it's a totally another thing to have money in your brokerage account and sit there and try to be patient and try to, figure out the best time to kind of enter a stock. There's a lot of different school of thoughts when it comes to investing in the stock market, right? I mean, some people just feel like now is the best time, period. I mean, that's just what it is, because you're hoping that the price may go down and that you can take advantage of that, but there's no guarantee that that's going to happen. So you could find yourself waiting on the sideline, or if the price goes down a little bit, but you feel like it can go down a little bit more. So once again, you're waiting and then it never goes down to where you think it could or should go down to. That happens a lot. And then you feel like an absolute idiot when it shoots up or when it just never goes down to where you would like to purchase it. So yeah, like I said, the stock market can be kind of tricky. And the best thing to do is, of course, you can always watch and research. You should always research, but you should also watch the companies that you want to invest. Look at those stocks on the daily, you know what I mean? And try to understand, the chart and how normally when it comes to the stock market or any stock for that matter, no stock is going to consistently just go down, 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 down. Even though Tesla had a bad day today and it's down like $58, there's always a little recovery, a little rebound. Okay, so I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me pull up Tesla here on the screen real quickly here and show you guys. Okay, so you're looking at Tesla here on the screen, right? So as you guys can see, when you look at the stock market or one particular stock this way after the fact, it's always easy to see everything, but it's a lot different when you are, you're doing it live. So pre-market, okay, you see Tesla even right here, right? It goes down. Okay, so then the market opens at 8:30 for me here in Houston, and so it went from basically $1,000 down to $992, and then you can see there's a little recovery period here, back up to $996. Now $4 is not huge, but there's always recovery because once again, it doesn't always go one direction. So it doesn't always go up clearly, and it doesn't always continuously go down. So then of course there's another huge drop here down to $979, and then of course back up to $981, which once again is not huge. Then you got all the way down here at $960, okay, and this is at $935, and then it's back up to $970 at $950. So in a 15-minute time period, the price has gone up $10. So the more you watch, you understand certain things about the stock market and how it works. And this is the entire market. This is not, Tesla specific. I mean, you can see here on my portfolio for today, same thing, right? I mean, it goes down and then there's a little recovery. Okay, as you guys can see, then it went down here again, then it recovered a little bit, then down here again at 930, and then recovered a little bit at 945. And of course, the timeline will be different between Tesla and my overall portfolio because my overall portfolio has a lot of different companies, right? So right now, because this is live, my portfolio is down currently $9,441 here on the screen, which for me, for my portfolio, it's down negative 3.25%. In the past, I talked about the fact that when you're investing a smaller amount, being down 3% is different than when you're investing a larger amount. Obviously, okay. 3% of $100 is $3. Okay, that's not as big, right? But if you had 3% of $1 million, 3% of $1 million would be $30,000. So it's it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I'm gonna jump into the comment section here and kind of say what's up to some of you guys here. I see that we have a couple of people in the house. Only have 3 thumbs up. Not sure what's up with that, but if you haven't smashed the thumbs up in the video, please be sure to smash it. I really appreciate you very much. All right, let's see. Okay, so we got just the Tiger Thing in the house clowning. He says, "Hey, what's up, Dwayne? My TQQQ printed money today," and then he's like, "Just kidding. It's been sideways for weeks." LMAO. We got Mr. Sunjohn144 in the building. Says, "Good evening, Dwayne. Dropping dime again." Yeah, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you guys taking the time to comment. Once again, this is a live stream, so feel free to comment in the live stream, in the live chat section of this live stream. I definitely will acknowledge you. We got my homie, my brother in the building. Points Blank Travel says, "What's good, D? Dropping in to show some love. Bless up, my brother." Yes, sir. I appreciate you as always, Rod. Thank you so much. As a matter of fact, bro, you need to send me that DJ horn sound effect on the on this software on Ecamm. I don't know if you're still in the building, but I appreciate you stopping by. I see you've been hustling yourself, doing all kinds of videos on YouTube. Make sure you guys go and check him out. Points Blank Travel. He talks about credit cards here on this channel and points. He also has another channel which is Points Blank Finance, where he's talking about investing and he's talking about crypto as well and the stock market. So it's really, really cool. You should definitely go check it out and, you know, subscribe. Ola says, AC chillin', says, I hit that like. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for taking the time to comment. I know that I have not seen your profile name in the chat before, so I really appreciate you taking the time to comment and smashing that like button. Points Blank says, are you going to do live on the other channel? Yes, sir. I am going to do a live on the other channel. But I wanted to drop this video here real quickly and just kind of plug in with this with you guys to let you guys kind of know what's happened today in my portfolio. See, it's very easy to you know, make a bunch of videos talking about how much money I'm making and how it's just green all day and this whole year is green. Of course, it's easy to do that, and a lot of people like to see that stuff, but I also want to let you guys know, I mean, and I feel like most people should know, in regards to the stock market, man, it's literally up and down. That's just what it is. And so it's very important for you to feel comfortable with your investments and the companies you decide to invest with. I'm not gonna lie, you know, sometimes I look at my portfolio and I'm always like, you know, or I don't even look at my portfolio, but I'm always thinking, because I think all the time, every day, all day. That's just what I do. Should I be doing this with my money? Should my money be in another place or another particular stock? I haven't even looked at my account with Webull today because I'm sure it's all kinds of red. I do have a position with Webull. I'm investing. Okay, so I'm still up overall, but sheesh. Today I'm down $762 in my Webull account, but overall I'm down $6,000. Well, overall I'm up. I'll just kind of show you guys this just to kind of provide some transparency. Hold on, let me get my phone screen together. All right, so you have my account here with Webull. So this is in the last year, right? You see it has on the other side where my index finger is, this index finger, it has year to date. Okay, so I'm up overall $2,600 something, but there was a point where I was up almost 10 G's, right? You see the graph here. I was up almost 10 G's. Here we go. Yeah, I guess I can show this. So yeah, oh shoot, I almost cursed like a mug. I was up 10 G's right here on the screen. You guys can't see that, but there was a part here where I was up $10,800 and something dollars. So, you know, overall I'm still up, but like I said, even on my account here, you can see on Webull at the bottom for today, everything is red. Okay, everything is red today. That's just what it is. That's a part of it. Even though I'm still up $2,500 on my Webull portfolio, boy, it's still a lot of red going on. But yeah, like I said, I just want to show you guys that so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, let's see here. Points Blank Travel says, let me see if I can figure out how to download it and I'll send it. Okay, cool, man. I really appreciate that. I don't even know what happened. I know that literally I was like, I need to get that sound effect because I haven't researched, so I need to get the sound effect somehow. I mean, so don't kill yourself, bro. If you can figure it out, if it's easy, appreciate you. If it's not, don't worry about it. Ola AC Chillin says, you said my name perfect. My first time here. I'm interested in how the market is reacting this week. Yeah, definitely. He says, I typed some stock market by live stream and saw your stream up top. Cool, man. I really appreciate that. That's kind of cool, man. I love how, like, you know, the power of YouTube. Like, here you are searching, you know, what you searched, and because this video is live and because YouTube is promoting this video at the particular moment, you know, you found me. So I think it's a decent channel, bro. You know, I'm not very hypey. You know, I definitely clearly have a lot of money invested right now. I've really kind of sat still, to be honest with you, right? So You guys see, well, you didn't see, but I have like $30,000 in the Webull account. But out of that money, I think I've invested like 28,600, right? So I think it's like 31,000 right now in the Webull account. And then of course my position, my Robinhood portfolio is ridiculous. There's a lot of money in there as well. So like I said, the channel is not very hypey. That's just not my thing. You know, I want to always give good information, and I want to give the most honest and realistic experience that the average person will have. Now, of course, it always depends on what you invest in. You know, I think if somebody is very safe and conservative, an ETF is always the best place to go, and not just any ETF, right? I'm always going to recommend VOO, which is a Vanguard ETF, which is tracking basically the S&P 500, which happens to be the top 500 or 507 or whatever the exact amount is, but it's basically the top 500 companies in the United States. That's always a really good ETF to have. Of course, there's also VTI, which is another Vanguard ETF, and that tracks the entire stock market. That has over 3,800 different companies in the US stock market. Okay, of course, there's international stock market that you can invest in that particular ETF as well. There's a lot of different ETFs to invest. And so when you're kind of researching like what you want to do, you know, you don't have to be a genius. You literally can just research here on YouTube. You can get on YouTube, and if you're starting off, you can say, what is the best ETF, or what is an ETF? And then of course you're gonna go down a deep dark hole of videos about ETFs, and you can even find your very favorite personalities on YouTube that talk about ETFs. There's a lot of ETF videos, all right? But then once you get there, you can see, in a way, you can see that what the answers are in a way, okay? Because the top 10 holdings in an ETF means that that particular ETF believes so much in those companies that they're the top 10. So that's going to be the biggest chunk of that particular ETF. If you had a pie, the pie would be more those top 10 companies and less of the other companies. So right now, I'm gonna show you guys my portfolio. Right now, I'm at $9,506. So I'm down $9,506. But I want to show you guys one of my ETFs here to kind of show you. I think it's on here on the desktop version. Let me see. All right, let's see here. We're opening VGT. I like this one a lot. Robinhood has done, they've kind of upgraded, which is really kind of cool. As you guys can see here, my average cost per share is $411.78, which is always a very good thing. And it's currently trading for $453. So no, this took time to get to that particular place, right? I'm currently up on this particular portfolio 10%, which equates to $2,600. It's always good to be in the green, but you know, obviously you can see the journey here. Even in the last 6 months, you know, it hasn't always been a smooth journey. This is the 6 months, last 3 months. Okay, so you can see, what's this? Okay, so on October, it got down to, you know, $396. I wish I had gotten it then, but I didn't. Let me see when the first time I got some shares were, just because I'm curious now. All right, so okay, I grabbed a couple of shares on the 4th of October for. Oh, never mind. That was a reinvestment. That was a reinvestment. The last time I bought shares, it was $410 right here, as you guys can see, on August 18th, $410 at that particular time. The time before that, I bought 20,000 shares, and as you can see here, it was at $412.28. So I got really lucky. Okay, you can see my orders here. The very first was for $412 per share. Then the next one was $410 per share, and then I got a dividend reinvestment here at $398. So even when I bought here in August at $412 per share, it still went down to like $396. I showed you guys back here, right? $396. So you know, but now, you know, now I'm sitting all rightish. I'm up quite a bit. Okay, so with this particular ETF, they show you the top 10 holdings, okay, and they show you the percentage. So 90% of this ETF is technology-based companies. There's financial services, and then industrials, and then communication services. So it has the top 10 holdings, and it tells you right here it's 57% of this particular portfolio. 57%. There are currently 341 companies here, where the mouse is, 341 companies in this particular ETF. Okay, and the top 10 holdings, the top 10 company, which makes up 57% of this particular ETF. So if you invest $100, $57 of that will go towards these companies. $19.34 will go to Apple. $18.36 will go to Microsoft. $4.93 will go to Nvidia. $2.60, you get the drift. But these are the top 10 companies. So as far as I'm concerned, these companies is probably a decent place to start as far as investing. And most of these companies are companies you should know. Okay, so that's for that particular ETF, which is VGT. If I show you guys VUG, which is a growth ETF, some of the top 10 holdings you're going to recognize, of course. So I'll kind of show you guys real quickly. So with this one, my average cost is $285.97. Very excited about that. Another 10% return here, as you guys can see on the screen. And so let me scroll down and show you. Okay, so as you can see, 40% of this is information, is technology-based stocks. 40%. I mean, that's huge. So as you can see, here are the top 10 holdings, okay, which Microsoft is number 1, Apple is number 2, Amazon is number 3, Tesla is number 4, Alphabet Class A is Google, Alphabet Class C is also Google, Meta Platforms is Facebook, Nvidia is Nvidia, Home Depot is Home Depot, and Visa. Okay, so all of these companies, once again, you know. So of course you could always invest in the ETF and in the individual companies. As far as I'm concerned, this is not a bad place to start when it comes to investing. You know, you could just make it easier on yourself and do like a one-stop shop, you know, and just get an ETF. Don't have to worry about being smart and figuring anything out. I mean, it's done for you. With that particular ETF, there are 278 companies in it. 278 companies. I think 341 in the other companies, in the other ETF. All right, but that's just, you know, some food for thought. Let me jump back into the comment section here, and I'm going to be wrapping up this live stream in a little bit anyway. So if you have any questions, be sure to ask. Smash the thumbs up in this video if you have not already. Just a Tiger thing says, how do you feel about Biden sending troops? Man, listen, I never cared. I don't get into politics. I'm not very convicted as far as my opinions are, or my passion is in regards to certain things, and this is one of them. Just a Tiger thing says, imagine if you lost your passport to Robinhood. If I lost my passport to Robinhood, I would try really hard to recover it, because there's a lot of money in there. Antoine, what's going on, bro? Says, so how long for you to go and invest and save up the total amount you have invested? That's an interesting question, right? Because of course everybody's situation is totally different. When you guys see people's stuff on YouTube, you know, it's like, oh wow, right? It took a while, but there are different events that allow you to save money, you know, to be in a position to invest. So this isn't something that happened overnight. You know, this is definitely something that took a while. And what I will say is, if you're serious, if people are serious about, you know, investing, or serious about trying to attain financial freedom, because that's what it is for me. It's not necessarily like, oh, let me get rich, right? It's about, let me attain financial freedom so I can choose whatever the F I want to choose. So I can do whatever the F it is that I want to do. And so for me, it's easy to kind of be passionate about that. There was definitely several years in my particular life where saving wasn't feasible. Okay. And so it's incredible to be in a position that I'm in now, but it hasn't always been like that. I mean, nobody helped me as far as like, oh, let me give you 10 G's to get you started. No, negative. That is not the case. All the money that's in my portfolio is money that I've accumulated myself. And one of the things that I'm proud of right now is I'm still continuing to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here still grinding because it makes sense. A lot of us, myself included at one point, a lot of us thinks that we're working hard. You know what I'm saying? We're like, yo, I'm working so hard, or, I don't want to work an extra job. Well, that's fine and dandy, but like, do we want financial freedom or don't we? Are we willing to do what it takes to get there? Are we willing to do what it takes to speed up the journey? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where it is for me. I'm definitely hustling. Right now, I'm very comfortable financially, but the way my mind works, all that money on the screen don't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything because I'm not special. I'm just like everybody else. I'm one major crisis away from being bankrupt, because life happens. Life does that. So yeah, I mean, when it comes to investing, I just encourage people, number one, take action, right? Number two, you're going to do research. Well, number one is going to be research, right? And I would always encourage people to start with ETFs. It's just way easier. There's less thinking involved. Really, there's no thinking involved because you can just jump on YouTube and type in, what's the best ETFs to invest? And then boom, you got all the answers right there and everybody in their opinion. And then you just treat the ETF like it's a savings account. You're going to get to financial freedom faster by investing your money in an ETF than you would by saving your money. There was a time where I had money just sitting in my bank account. And I was like, all right, I need to do something. Like, this money's just sitting here, like it's doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of prompted me to invest. And I'm glad that I decided to start investing again in the stock market. Back in 2016, 2017, when I jumped on Robinhood, I was investing in the stock market because I was trying to find a way to make a lot of money to pay off the back child support that I owed. There was a point in my life that I owed $21,000 in back child support. And it wasn't because I'm a deadbeat dad. It was because life happens. And that's just what it was. So I started to invest in the stock market back in 2016, 2017. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. I ended up losing almost $4,400, right? And then I was like, all right, I'm good. I'm a chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm going to take this L. So that was 2017. And then fast forward to May 2020, of course, coronavirus is still doing its thing, and stocks were on sale. So I was like, somebody was like, yeah, maybe you should invest. And of course, I slowly saw a lot of investing stuff on YouTube because it was nuts at that time, and I was like, all right. And I was really aggressive. I threw a lot of money into my Robinhood account because I was super aggressive and super delusional, thinking that I could time the market, I could day trade. Once again, ETFs are the best ways to go, or if you're going to invest in solid, big companies that Don't invest in a company that you don't know in hopes that, it's going to become the next Apple, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to invest $50,000 in a company that you don't know with your fingers crossed, hoping that it'll blow up like Apple or Tesla or Amazon, okay? Unless you have $50,000 to do that, you know what I'm saying? But that's my advice. Justice Tiger Thing says, how long did it take you to go from 0 to 100,000 and from 100,000 to 200,000? That's not really a fair question because it's not like that occurred smoothly in my journey in regards to the stock market. Okay. It's, my portfolio, once again, is all over the place, right? Like, if I show you guys my all-time experience in regards to the market, right? So I'm starting here. I'm not worrying about prior to May 2020. So May 2020, and this is misleading, I did not have $241,000 in my account in May 2020. Okay, I don't remember what the amount was, but it wasn't $241,000. Okay, but as you can see, my journey's all over the place. So I probably had 241 in there. I'm not sure. I'm gonna let me look it up real quick, and then I'll tell you guys. Let me try to create some privacy here as I try to access basically when I started making deposits into my Robinhood account, basically starting around May. Okay, so I'm gonna click on my history here. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm gonna click on transfers. Okay. And I'm gonna scroll all the way down. Scroll, baby, scroll. Well, it's not looking good. It's not looking like I'll be able to share that with you guys, unfortunately. Let me see something. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to find a way to create some privacy so I can show you guys basically when I started to kind of invest and how stupid I was and how aggressive I was. Give me a second. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Thank you so much for your patience. I just mucked it up. Okay, so I can kind of show you guys here. Let me get back to the screen where I can share my screen with you. Give me 1 second here. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Jesus Christ, I have too many things on the screen. Too many things on the screen. Okay. All right, so we're in this is my history as far as money that was deposited into the account, right? So I'll show you guys the last time that I deposited money, I can't even spoke. Okay, so the last time that I deposited money into my Robinhood account was September the 16th. You guys can see that here on the screen. September the 16th was the last time I deposited money into the account, and that was 9 G's, right? So I haven't put any money in the account since September, okay? But if I scroll down here and show you guys kind of, wow, this is all the way back to 2016, but that's not important. Let me start at 2020, all right? So right here, 2020, May 2020, you see right here a $2,000 deposit. Okay, that's May 17th. And then you see May 19th, $38,000 deposit. May 21st, $29,000 deposit. May 29th, another $12,000. So I was slowly getting the money out of my account. As you guys can see there, the deposits, you know, I was being super aggressive. I mean, you can see that. That's clear. Super duper aggressive here, right? Then I started to slow down a little bit, you know, because I was probably losing hella money. Another 10 G's here in February of 2021. So this has kind of been my journey, but right here in the beginning, you know, just May, let's see. So we got 40 G's right here from May 17th to May the 19th. That's 40 G's. Then another almost 30 G's, right? So that's 70. Then 82. I'm up to 82. Then I'm up to 90. Then I'm up to 100. And so this is not necessarily a fair assessment of kind of what happened. But I basically had money in my account, and I was like, yo, you need to do something. That money's just sitting there, you know. So I eventually got to where I am now, but I haven't put money in my account since September, right? So since September, I've chilled. Of course, I have money in the Webull account, so I guess stopped and decided to shift my focus over to Webull because I was trying to day trade, and I was doing a great job. I don't know why I changed it up, but I did, like a moron. So yeah, I changed it up. Let's see here. Antoine says it took me over 20 years saving into my 401 before I got a 200,000 mark, 200,000-ish mark. Yeah, I mean, and that's sheesh, that's normal, right? In a way, it has to do with how much money you make, how much money you can put away, how much your expenses are. So of course that answer is always going to be different for everyone. Just the Tiger Thing says, I've always heard people say how hard the first 1,000 is. Yeah, people say a lot of stuff, especially here on YouTube. I mean, the first anything is hard. I mean, the first 10,000 is hard. I mean, damn, like literally it's going to be hard because you've never done it before. Right. And it's also going to be hard because like you're not disciplined. You don't know what it takes. I think one of the things that we are unreasonable about is how hard we are working. We think, oh, I'm working hard. Man, we're not working hard. Even me sometimes, I'll say to myself like, yo, you need to chill. Like, man, you need to relax and just take it easy. And then, part of me says, no, you need to work hard because guess what? You're young right now. You can do this. You have the energy. So yeah, I mean, I think we kind of kid ourselves as to how hard we're working on something because our view is going to be skewed. If I'm playing a sport, of course, I'm going to think that the effort that I'm exerting is, oh, I'm trying so hard. Whereas somebody could look at me, especially if they know me, they can look and say, oh man, he's not even trying that hard, which I always think is interesting. People can tell when other people aren't trying hard by just looking at them, even if they know them or don't know them. And I'm like, mind blown. How does that work? You know what I'm saying? Because once again, if you're the one doing the action, we're going to give ourselves a pass. We're going to say, oh yeah, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. When in reality, are you? Are we? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Antoine says, I wish I would have saved more during my career. Yeah, I mean, for me, Antoine, like I said, I mean, I shared with you guys, and I was being transparent. When I owed $21,000 in back child support, I mean, you have to feel like a loser. And I felt like a loser. And I'm not a weak person, right? But life happens. You know what I'm saying? Life happens. And because I kept going and because I kept trying different things, now I'm in a good season in my life, at least a good season financially. Of course, other things in my life, aren't perfect because that's not how life works. So yeah, I'm in a good season right now. But, like I said, I mean, I encourage people, if you have a goal financially, we need to ask ourselves, how serious are we about whatever that particular goal is? For me, I get really focused. I get hyper focused on certain things and highly motivated and obsessed with it. And a lot of people, when they hear the word obsessed, it has a bad connotation. But I mean, obsessed is a good thing sometimes. And I get really focused. So for me, I can never get tired of making money or making extra money, and it's really weird because I'm traditional. I was a very traditional, and I am still very traditional type person, like I'm by the book. Give me my 9 to 5 and I'm just going to do this for forever because that's how we were trained and that's how I was conditioned. And I was okay with that. But now it's different, and it's really different because of YouTube as well, because YouTube has allowed me to make money in a unconventional sense. And so now I'm like, oh my God, wait, what? So I encourage people that are trying to invest and trying to, get to their financial freedom destination faster, man, work hard, find extra ways to make money. Even if you sacrifice, let's say you sacrifice 2 weekends out of a month, right? I mean, that's doing something as opposed to not sacrificing any weekends out of the entire month. Or you could do like 2 weekends 1 month, and then the next month you chill all 4 weekends and then do another 2 weekends, the third month or whatever. Just find extra ways to, give yourself more opportunities to be successful, at least by getting more money. It's always good to have money. It feels good to be in a position where you're like, I want to do this. And yeah, it costs this amount of money, but you know what? F it. I can do it and I'm going to do it. So yeah. Let me see here. Antoine says true words. Yeah, man. Like I said, this channel is about being transparent, and I want to be as transparent as I can. Of course, always to a certain extent, right? Y'all don't need to be in my business. You know what I mean? But you're in my business, right? So, but I do want to be transparent and kind of share with you guys as much as I can. All right, I'm going to end this particular stream right now. I thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you haven't smashed a thumbs up in this video, please smash a thumbs up. It's an easy and free way to support the channel. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe as well. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an incredible day and an incredible week. Of course, I will be back again with more videos sharing my journey with you guys. All right, once again, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.